If you don't know these 10 first-time homebuyers tips for 2024, you're going to miss out on a good deal. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Cody Garrett. I'm with Century 21 Parker and Shargans Realty. Yes, I'm in a new brokerage. My old YouTube videos have been deleted. I'm kind of restarting today. So really, I'm going to be consistent this whole month like my previous video. As I mentioned, like I said, I'm in a new brokerage and I want to start off first with new YouTube content. So yes, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about 10 first-time homebuyers tips going into 2024, and you don't want to miss out on these tips, especially the last one was most valuable. So let's get into the video. All my contact and socials are down below. Follow my Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok where you can connect with me personally. Sorry, I had a little tongue twister. Where you can connect with me personally. I post property tours every Monday. I give out real estate tips. And if you want to just, like I said, give me personally or have any questions, all my contact and socials are down below. Let's get into the video. Tip number 1, asset your financial readiness. I can personally tell you this whenever I get my clients, they will tell me, hey, I'm ready to buy. I'm ready to buy, and then I would tell them, okay, that's great. I will show them listings. I will basically, hey, I'm super excited to work with you. I'm going to show you listings in your area and with your budget. And then all of a sudden, when I show them listings, they all of a sudden saying, oh man, I'm not ready. I got this going on, which is completely understandable. But whenever you want to get ready to buy something, you don't want to go to an agent and hype their head up, get them to buy with you. Obviously that's a potential lead when looking into a realtor standpoint. Obviously you want to help the potential lead, the potential client, but whenever you're ready to buy a home, you want to really know if you're in that headspace of, am I ready to buy? Do I have my financials ready? I also have a tip on my Instagram talking about home buyers in 2024, what they need to know, what they need to do before they're ready to purchase their first home. So that's tip number 1. Make sure you're financially ready to buy a home. Also consider these facts such as down payments, closing costs, mortgage loans, and as much more. Do your research before you make any move. That's really what I want to preach to potential leads or anybody who wants to buy. Do your research. Don't just go into the game thinking everything's going to be smooth. Make sure you're financially ready, like I said earlier. And let's get into tip number 2. Define your priorities. Make a list of your must-haves, such as the neighborhood you want to live in, the location you want to be in, and the layout, the amenities, and size layout. Having clear priorities not only makes you more efficient, but it tells the agent exactly what you want, and it lets you know that, hey, I'm ready to buy this, and this is exactly what I want, and I want to waste no time. Number 3, research the market. I can't tell you how many times I have potential clients come to me telling me, like I said earlier in this video, I'm ready to buy, I'm ready to buy. They don't do research on the property values, the neighborhoods, the interest, the interest rates. They're just going into the game blindsided, and they're thinking the real estate agent is supposed to know what they're thinking off the top of their head, which is kind of true to this sort of level. But like I said in the last tip, you really want to have your priorities straight to not only have a smooth way of finding what type of property you want, but do your research before you even look to buy a house. Even to sell a house, do your research to see how much your home is even worth. But that doesn't mean you can ask your agent for advice. Always ask your agent for advice, but before you get into, like I said, into the home buying process, do your research first. Research your market, then go to an agent. If you have any more questions, that's when you ask your agent to help you with more information. Tip number 4, get pre-approved for a mortgage. Secure a pre-approval letter from a lender before house hunting. It provides a clear idea that how much you're working with and you're budgeting, but in all seriousness, it lets you know that you are a serious buyer. Number 5, find a trusted real estate agent that knows exactly what they're talking about. Find an agent that understands your needs and that is experienced in your target area and can provide you with valuable advice to guide you through your home buying process. Number 6, attend open houses. Don't be afraid to go to open houses that you see on Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram. They're open houses for a reason. You can go to them. If you didn't know, you can go to. Everyone's invited to an open house. You don't always have to throw an offer at a house. You don't always have to go up there and speak to people. Obviously, yes, you're going to speak to a realtor or real estate agent. They're going to ask you if you're working with anybody. If you are or not, you are free to go to the open house and get the experience of, going into a vacant house, or take advantage of, do property inspections. Pretend like that's the property you're interested. Do a little property inspection. Do a little role play. Look beyond aesthetics and elevate the property's condition. There might be other listings in the neighborhood that you probably might be interested in. Number 7, consider the resale value. When you buy a home, who knows what you're gonna do in a few years? You might sell it. You might do whatever with it. You might rent it. You might do whatever. So what do you think? When it comes to home buying, you want to think in the future. Okay, I want to sell my home in the future. How much would this home be worth in the next 10 years, the next 5 years? Think ahead when you buy a home. That might not ever forever be your home. You could take a $200,000 house in the next 5 to 10 years. That thing's might be worth a $500,000 house. Now you have a $500,000 resale value. You want to think ahead of the game. And you know what they say, real estate always appreciates. Remember that. Number 8, I tell everybody this, and I tell a lot of people this: be patient and flexible. A real estate transaction is not just a 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. Well, it is, but there could be problems along the way. You could not get pre-approved, inspections, late inspections. There could be anything can happen. Don't expect a smooth transaction. Always be patient. Always expect, something might go wrong. Don't expect a smooth transaction. Number 9, you always want to get a home inspection. A lot of people sometimes miss out on this because some of them say, okay, we don't need a home inspection. That's extra money. We don't need that. But you need to get one. Invest in a comprehensive home inspection. It helps identify, issues that you don't even see. Like you don't even see. Once you get that, you'll get the house. But then next thing you know, a month later, you have an issue with the air conditioning. Or you have something in the walls, like lead-based paint you don't know about. There could be raiding in the ground or something. So always get a home inspection, and you always want to know what you're dealing with, what you're living in. Like I said, I only been in the game for years. So I don't know everything, but what you need to know is that home inspections are really important. Do not skip on home inspections. Repeat, don't skip on home inspections. Do it. I'm telling you. Final tip, number 10, factor additional costs. Beyond the purchase price, consider ongoing expenses like property taxes, homeowners insurance, maintenance costs, and other fees like I mentioned early on in this video. You need to understand these costs, and they may be additional to your financial planning. Like I said, closing costs, maintenance fees, and like I said, mortgage fees too. So that is it, guys. That is 10 first-time homebuyers tips that you need to know in 2024. Let me know if I missed anything. Let me know if I need to add anything. And again, like I said earlier in this video, check out my Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, where you can connect with me personally. I post property tours every Monday, and I post tips every other day. And I post, real estate videos, on YouTube, every Wednesday and Friday. Like I said, I will be consistent. I did join a new brokerage, as I mentioned in the last video and earlier in this video, Century 21 Parker and Strongest Realty. Thank you for having me, of course. But yes, I will be consistent. More content is coming. And also, look in the description below. You got my contact information. Contact if you have any questions or you want to connect with me personally. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Let's get it.